Mark Cuban picked up the air freshener, looked at it, threw it on the table, and said 5 words that ended the deal before it even started. Dumbest marketing move ever. But what the cameras didn't show is that this was all planned. This is the story of 2 brothers who deliberately baited a billionaire on national television and made millions because of it. Donovan and Trey Brown didn't come from money. They grew up watching their dad work multiple jobs. They understood hustle before they understood business. In 2017, Trey was sitting in his car, windows up, summer heat, and the smell was unbearable. He looked at the pine tree air freshener hanging from his mirror, the same design that hadn't changed since the 1950s, and he thought, why hasn't anyone fixed this? That one moment started everything. They launched Ridharsh, premium car air fresheners with real scents. Eucalyptus, wood grain, luxury feel, subscription model, not your grandfather's pine tree freshener. Within 3 years, $1.1 million in revenue. AutoZone was in negotiations. The business was real, but they needed capital to scale. So they decided to go on Shark. And before they walked in, Trey had a plan. A very specific, very risky plan. Mark Cuban owns the Dallas Mavericks. In the 2022 NBA playoffs, the Golden State Warriors eliminated the Mavericks in the conference finals. It was a painful loss for Cuban, very public, very raw. Trey Brown knew this, so when the brothers prepared their NBA-licensed air freshener collection, Trey made a decision. He would hand Mark Cuban a Golden State Warriors freshener. Live on national television. His brother Donovan thought he was insane, but Trey was calculating something. Good reaction or bad reaction, he said. Either way, people will talk about us. They walked into the tank. Pitch started perfectly. Energy was high. Numbers were solid. The Sharks were engaged. And then, Trey reached into the collection, pulled out the Warriors freshener, took a long, slow sniff, looked directly at Mark Cuban, and said, "This one smells like winning." Donovan immediately added, "Sorry, Mark." The room went completely silent. Mark Cuban's expression shifted. Robert Herjavec noticed immediately. "Mark looks very still. Are you okay?" Cuban didn't respond right away. He picked up the Warriors freshener, stared at it, then put it down on the table. Dumbest marketing move ever. I'm out. He crossed his arms. You gotta read the room. Wrong move, wrong time. The one NBA air freshener you show me is the team that just beat us in the conference finals. You gotta know that could backfire. And then, Mark Cuban went silent. For the entire rest of the pitch, not a single word. The other Sharks laughed nervously, but Donovan looked shaken. Trey was smiling, because the plan was working. Kevin O'Leary questioned the $4 million valuation. Out. Laurie had concerns about retail. Out. Robert passed. Only Barbara Corcoran remained. She looked at the brothers, looked at their numbers, and made an offer. $200,000 for 20% equity. Deal done. Mark Cuban sat in silence, watching the brothers he rejected close a deal without him. The moment that episode aired, the internet exploded. CNBC covered it. Sports Illustrated covered it. Every major outlet picked up the story. 2 brothers baited Mark Cuban with a Warriors freshener on Shark Tank. Millions of impressions. Overnight brand recognition. Trey Brown told CNBC, "We felt the moment would catch eyes, or even better, that go viral." It did both. The Warriors freshener stunt, which took 3 seconds on screen, generated more publicity than any marketing campaign money could buy. By 2023, Ridharsh hit $2.2 million in annual sales. The brothers who couldn't afford to advertise let Mark Cuban's reaction do it for free. And Cuban, the man who called it the dumbest marketing move ever, watched their sales double. Here's what nobody talks about. Most people walk into Shark Tank trying to impress every shark. Donovan and Trey Brown walked in, willing to lose one, because they understood something most entrepreneurs don't. Controversy is free marketing. A calculated risk, taken at the right moment, can do more than a perfect pitch. Mark Cuban called it the dumbest marketing move ever. The market called it genius. So tell me, was this brilliant strategy or a dangerous gamble that just got lucky? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more stories like this, subscribe. New video every week.